What's up, guys? Welcome back. I'm SMS, and today we're going to be taking a look at cat coins. A lot of these different cycles and different metas are going to pop off, so you want to be able to take a look at individual categories, and specifically cat coins are probably going to perform pretty damn good. Ethereum had the dogs, they had Inu and all of that kind of pop off before, so they're dominant over there. You're going to see a lot more attention on that side of things with Shiba and stuff like that. However, on Solana, it seems like an opportunity for the cats to make make an impact. Specifically, some of the coins we're going to be covering. These are from top market cap all the way down. You can look at it in two different ways. Like maybe I get into the lower market caps so they catch up to the bigger market caps, or maybe the bigger market caps has so much attention and money working in their favor where they continue to run up. Whichever way you want to play it, guys, do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just showing you some opportunity on the Solana blockchain, specifically cat coins. And one thing you got to pay attention to, guys, everybody goes online to look at different things for fun. And, how many people do you know that go online to look at funny cat videos? Some of these actually come from those videos. So if it's your first time getting into meme coins, take a look at this information. Really start to understand that there's different theses, there's different metas, there's different categories. You got celebrity, AI, TikTok, so on and so forth. We're going to cover a lot of them, but specifically this one will be catered around the cats. And first things first is, I guess we're going to take a look at, is it Mew or PopCat? I think PopCat's got, yeah, it is PopCat. So let's get the chart up over here and we'll take a look at it. And on the day, it's down 7.48%, which, isn't terrible, but it looks like the price right now is $1.48. Let's see, down, it says 8.49% in 24 hours. So either way, in between there, you can kind of see it's not bad, because you can take a look here on this chart. This is the 4 hour. So I like to take a look at everything on the big perspective. As you can see, you had a lot of points of accumulation before it had this really nice breakout in this trend. We started getting a lot more attention, listings, and all of that kind of stuff. You start to see this happen. So would I buy in right now? Probably not. I would probably wait till it comes down a little bit more, but at the same time, if it's respecting this trend, it's likely to keep going up over time. So I wouldn't go all in. If you feel the need to, feel free to buy a bag in these situations. But again, look for retracements, give it some time. We have a big, timeline of expectancy with this all the way into 2025. So before you go crazy into all this, just take a look at the whole market and what's available. This has 1.4 million, or is that billion? No, that's billion. Yeah, 1.4 billion on the market cap here, and it's got 87,686 wallets or holders. You gotta understand that there's people with multiple wallets, multiple amounts of this stuff broken into different wallets for different reasons. So it's not always just the amount of people. Keep that into consideration when you see this number. Sometimes the distribution could be a little bit, I don't know, worked in your favor to make it look like there's more. But either way, I don't think that's the case with the coins we're going to be covering. I think these do have the numbers to represent them, and the holders and the communities can support that. Specifically, PopCat's very viral, very easy to recognize. Everybody pretty much knows about it. And yeah, like I said, we got 1.4 billion on the market cap. It's got 87,686 wallets, and the price is $1.48. But let's take a look at Mew. This is a cat in the dog's world. This is one of my favorite coins as well. This one is down. It says 4.79% on the day here. This one says about 5%. So these are pretty relatively close. This one has about 784 million on the market cap, 784.9. So it's almost at 785. But the amount of holders and wallets here is a little different. You have 177,286, and a little bit of a smaller market cap. There's something correlating with that, in my opinion, something that I always pay attention to. However, you take a look at this chart here, a lot of points of accumulation where it was bouncing along here, making higher lows, which is good. This one was a steady winner for the most part, and again, when you get some of the listings, they start to take off and rocket that way. One thing you want to take a notice here is where it had a lot of traffic and kind of took off right there. You saw it make a head and shoulder situation. Typically it comes down from this point, so look at some retracement to these levels if you're looking into this coin. It is at 0.008 cents, and like I said, 784 million on the market cap, 177,286 wallets. So if you like Mew, this is definitely a coin where I would wait until maybe some retracement. I'm not a financial advisor. I can't tell you what it's going to do, but this looks like something that might want to come down. If it was up here, I would be a little bit more bullish, but we'll see what happens with it. If we see some retracement, that's not bad. That's just a sale. You got to understand these things are going to continue to grow. We're going to see bigger, market caps with these coins than we've ever seen before. At least that's what we all are believing. It's bro science, guys. We don't really understand how this stuff works, except when we give it attention, we give it time. It needs to grow, and there's people having the transfer of wealth that they look for, and it's through fucking meme coins. I'm not kidding. So next up, we got Michi. This is at 172 million on the market cap from what it says here, and on the day down 11%. This might be a better buy. If you don't have a bag of this, it's a little bit lower than the others. You can see the chart here had its nice spike up, runs through here, a couple points of opportunity to really buy a nice bag. But the trend is your friend. This thing is working up. It is still, respecting that. Even though you had a little bit of a sell-off right there, that's nothing to really worry about. There is a cup and handle situation going on here. This could spike up and run like crazy. I haven't seen too much of this on the timeline. This isn't something that's been in my circle of whatever pops up. But it is 172 million on the market cap. There's 38,231 wallets or holders, however you want to look at that. This is chilling at 31 cents. I'm wondering why the difference of the amounts of the dollar amount or the cents or whatever, that reflects on the supply amounts. I don't really pay attention to the supply too much, at least not on what we're covering right here. But if you just take a look, guys, there's a lot of tops right here. There's having some adversity when it wants to cross over this point of 36 cents. But once you see this over in the 40-cent range, you should probably be pretty confident that it's running up to the 50s, 60s, and potentially setting new all-time highs. That's the goal with everything here, is to look for it to set a new all-time high. Does it? We don't know. But the best thing you can do is buy, hold on, and accumulate if you get any dips. Wherever you buy in, that's just where you are at. Don't worry about other people's bags, what they got going on. Stay off the timeline. Respect your game and respect the strategy you have. It's going to help you out a lot. But the next one that we're going to cover on this one is Mini. We're at like 7 minutes right now, so probably cut this off right after this one, and we'll do another video because there's like 5 or 6 respectable coins on here that I think are worth talking about. But Mini is 46.1 million market cap, down 5% on the day. Let's go ahead and take a look at the chart real quick, take a look at the numbers, and then we'll wrap this one up, guys. All right, let's take a look. All right, again, like I said, this one's at 5 cents. Take a look at the supplies. Most of these are being set at $1 billion, I think. I think that's usually close to the number. That's goes down when they have burn mechanisms to help with the tokenomics and yada yada yada. But just kind of to pay attention to that, it is kind of important. But you don't have to be a genius for this stuff. You just got to look at this. This chart kind of tells you a story. All right, had some excitement, couldn't go anywhere else, market, yada, 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 came down here, came through, but the holders grew. Same thing going through here. Then you had this explosion, sell-off, mostly I can't say every single time, but something you'll start to take notice that when you have a run-up like this, they come down 50% and start to find support and resistance. You have an inverted head and shoulder, that's where you have a point here, point here, point here. This is the shoulder, this is the head. Typically, you see these kind of run to the upside. You see what I'm saying? A little bit of a head and shoulder situation, upside down, inverted. That's what that means. This typically runs up. So look at this to fill the gap up to the 9-10 cent range, and then it's anybody's ball game from there. But again, sometimes if they get rejected, they do similar things like this. Like this could typically, this could technically happen right up here. Same exact thing. It's just the emotion of the community, of the holders, so on and so forth. The market conditions play a little bit into that. But with Bitcoin running up, with alts running up, with everything going the way it's going, guys, I think we're in good hands as far as market conditions when it goes to accumulating and buying bags. If you're late and new to the game, perfect. Start looking here. But again, don't put everything you got into it. So if you want to put 100 or 1,000, just divide that into 3s or 5s or something like that. So you have different amounts every single time. You can even use some of these, these apps, some of these, different protocols that they have. The dollar cost average itself, it just, automatically does it. So I don't know, do your own research into these coins, guys. Take a look at them, see why they're significant to you, why you like them. All of these have websites, but I don't want to go into covering all the websites if we're going to cover a lot of coins at one time. So hope you enjoyed the video. Again, subscribe to the channel. I'm Sean, SMS, and this is Solana Made Simple. Solana's the best blockchain in my opinion. I think we're going to go a lot fucking higher. So appreciate you tuning in. I'll catch you on the next one.